my heart. Open wide 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 my heart.
In this sacred moment of right now, I know there is only one thing, the infinite intelligence, the one mind, that one power, that warm, loving presence that I call God, Creator, Source. This infinite intelligence is all around me. It is in me, through me, and around me. I know this power, this presence, expresses itself through each of us here at the Calgary Center for Spiritual Living. In fact, it expresses itself through each person that is on this earth. This intelligence, the creator of the universe, of every grain of sand, of every blade of grass, all of it is animated by this life force called God. And I right now, here, in this moment, declare that I am prosperous, that I abide in prosperity, that I am love, that we are a beautiful center of spiritual illumination, that we radiate forth the life and the love and the power and the harmony and the beauty of spirit itself. We know the truth of who we are. We see the good in everything and everywhere. And I recognize that each of us here are illuminated by the power, that divine love, radiating vitality, radiating health, radiating happiness. I demand this to be so right now. I release anything that is unlike this. All of it is dissolved. Anything that is not pure health, pure happiness, pure joy is dissolved and released back to the nothingness from where it came. I stand and I know the truth for each of us here that we are the beauty and the love of life itself. As we step forward today into the newness of 2018, I recognize that there is unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities for each of us. And I stand here with delicious anticipation for a year that unfolds magnificently for each of us. We stand in this truth knowing that it is our birthright to be joyful, to be happy, to be in love with life itself. I release my word, allowing it to be so with deep, heartfelt gratitude, knowing the truth of this moment expresses forevermore. And together we say, and so it is. Open wide my heart. 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 Open wide my heart.
you, Reverend Leslie and Amy. That was wonderful. And so we're going to have you go back to your seats. We've changed the order just the tiniest little bit today so that we can have plenty of time for our burning bowl. So I'm super excited because New Year's Eve doesn't often fall on a Sunday. I guess it does every 7 years, but it always seems kind of new. I love the idea that we get to say goodbye to an old year and welcome a new one in a spiritual and very conscious way like we do on Sundays. It seems promising to me. Do you feel as if there's a sense of promise that's happening? I love how the universe supports me. You know, I work on my talks on Friday and Saturday before the Sunday, but I always have to do a little bit of Facebook checking to make sure that the world is still around and see if I get inspiration and stuff. And so yesterday I was perusing Facebook as I was kind of putting this together, and I came across this cartoon that I just think is quite darling. Yes? Yeah. The reason why it will bring flowers is because I'm planting flowers. So today we're going to be talking about planting intentions. Now, I always do a talk around New Year's around intentions, not those hastily chosen resolutions. Anybody ever stick with a New Year's resolution? Anybody ever get to beyond New Year's night before you've smoked the cigarette, had the drink, eaten the cookie, anything like that? Yeah, you know what? That's because they're like, New Year's resolutions are like shouldas. We're shoulding on ourselves. I should lose weight. I should go to the gym. I should stop drinking. I should do all of those other things. So because there's a should involved with them, then we don't stick with them necessarily, and then when we don't, we feel guilty, so then it causes us to indulge even more. So today what we're going to talk about instead are intentions. The intentions are consciously directed ideas of true change. Consciously, like on purpose, not like, oh, I should do this, but this is my new truth. This is my new way of being. I love how Deepak Chopra put it. He says, he described intentions, a directed impulse of consciousness that contains the seed form of that which you aim to create. Wow. Like real seeds, intentions can't grow if you hold on to them. Only when you release your intentions into the fertile depths of your consciousness can they grow and flourish. So I know, right? I know. So we're going to work on that today. We are going to be setting our intentions, and then we're going to release them by means of our burning bowl. So what I want to make sure is, before I even get started, that everybody has a piece of tissue paper. Everybody has that. If you don't, please raise your hand. If you did not get... Okay, we've got some here in the front, and we're going to just take a moment to do this, folks, because it's pretty important. Make sure you have a pencil. You're not writing yet. You're not writing yet. I'm going to give you instruction. And we've got Judy in the back. We've got a few in the back. So I'm pre-doing this so that we can go straight through. Oh, pardon me? Yeah, he needs to stay. Yeah. He needs to stay. So make sure you're not writing on it yet. I'm going to give you instruction for this here in just a little bit, but I just want to make sure once we get started that we're ready to go. Okay? Everybody got something? Awesome. Suzanne, can I have one too? Can you bring me one? Thank you. Thank you. Once again, super casual, but it works for us. So before we get into this idea of setting our conscious intentions, which we're going to do in just a little bit, I'd like to take you through a meditation. And this meditation is called Happy New You. Happy New You. And so Esteban is going to begin to play music, and Jason's going to bring down the lights a little bit, and just relax. We're kind of there anyway, so just relax. And take a few deep breaths. Imagine your body softening. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes. And begin by thanking the divine for all the gifts in your life right now. Not those that were under the Christmas tree, but the gifts of your life. Because appreciating where we have been is a magical key to moving forward. Every situation, every relationship has taught you something useful and has helped make you who you are today. Now notice those things that have outlived their usefulness. What keeps you stuck? Is it BS, belief systems? What stops you from living your deepest dreams? What are the obstacles that keep you from achieving the changes that you have chosen for your life? Where are you still holding resentment toward another? Where are you still holding resentment toward yourself? Begin making mental notes of all those things that you are ready to release. Let all your fears, worries, doubts, disappointments, and anger surface in your mind. And envision them as a muddy stream which flows out of you as you breathe. See yourself releasing old hurts, sadness, imbalance, and injustice in your life, both past and present. Feel them dissolving, pouring out of your body. Release all the should haves, could haves, if onlys. There may be many layers to let go of, so for now, simply release those that you are able to. Just breathe them out. Take a moment now to express gratitude for the lessons learned. And then visualize them gently leaving or changing in order to allow your new reality. As you free yourself from the past, you open up space for fresh, honest relationships and exciting new opportunities to come into your life. As the old energy flows out, experience a new lightness, feel a new power, feel the vitality entering your body and mind. Feel it opening up space for compassion, love, health, vitality, prosperity, and success. Invite in those people who are able to respect and honor your growth and change. Dwell in this new space for just a moment, opening your heart and expressing gratitude for the opportunity to grow and move forward. Breathe in the qualities that you need for this new part of your life. Breathe in courage to be true to yourself. Breathe in patience, discipline, spontaneity. Anything you feel would assist you in this new beginning. Seeing yourself as strong and positive. In your mind's eye, picture what you would like to receive in your life, and imagine yourself easily receiving those gifts. Feel yourself radiating with positive energy as you attract new people, new ideas, and new situations. See yourself joyful and content with your new reality. The new you. And when you're ready, begin to come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Happy New You. Happy New You. So with those new intentions fresh in your mind, we're now going to prepare for the burning bowl ritual. You may have seen this up here. Got something in mind for you. However, this is going to be a little bit different. This is why I wanted to make sure that you had everything as we're going into this. It's going to be a little bit different than what we often think of as a burning bowl, which is you write down what it is that you want to release. We are going to do that. However, we are also going to write down what it is that we are going to be accepting and allowing in our lives. In other words, our intentions. So here's the instruction. On one side of the paper, I've got a slide here. On one side of the paper, you're going to write down what you are releasing from your life. So fear, doubt, anger, lack, loneliness, resentment, anything like that. So you're going to write on one side what you are releasing. And on the other side, you're writing what you are allowing into your life. Abundance, love, peace, happiness, joy, money, relationship, whatever it is, what you are allowing into your life. So on one side, release. On the other side, allow. And those of you who were part of the talk of the wings of the universe, wings from the universe, and you brought your list, use that list to inspire those intentions of what you want to allow. And one other thing I want to tell you, don't worry about it being legible. Don't worry about it being pretty. You're not writing a novel. just words, ideas, pictures, anything like this, because it's the intention that we're talking about here. It's the energy that we are putting into it. It is not that anybody's going to see it, because we're going to burn it. And try not to mix them up. So one side is release, the other side is allow. And Amy is going to sing us a song as we do that. Just sit with your intentions. The allowing part, have it facing your heart as we listen to this song.
Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul, I'm diving in to the deepest height of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clear. And I'll get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. So here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred soul. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred soul. Get ready, my soul.
faith traditions and cultures since the beginning of time have believed in the cleansing and releasing power of fire. So for our purposes, we're going to use the fire to both cleanse of what no longer serves, and at the same time, we're going to burn what we are allowing into our lives as a symbol of the ultimate release. We're being an equal opportunity burning bowl. So I'm going to ask my helpers to come up. We're very well prepared. We have fire holders and we have water bearers. We are going to affirm and know that the water bearers are not needed. And so what I would like you to do is at the side of your paper that is the allowing. So the allowing of the love and the abundance. I'd like that to be on the outside. So roll it up like you would a cigarette. A cigarette. And lick it. No, I'm just... Yeah. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to start with the back rows. And so folks in the back rows, you're going to come up through the aisles, you're going to light your fire, and you're going to drop it quickly into the bowl. You can stand, make sure that it's burning, but then go back, and then the next rows, and then you're going to go back this way, okay? It made perfect sense in my mind. And so, I am going to go first to show you how it's done. Not that you don't know how. Yes. And so those in the back, if you would please come forward. And then we're going to just make a line and then just go back and go back.
I'm diving to the deepest time, to the sweetest time. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, merciful.